Not very long story short, I thought the way I handled Nighty Night section in the Slaughterhouse 9000 video was pretty bad upon review. While it would not have been that much extra work to insert some new audio into the existing video and rearrange the limited visuals to facilitate said addition, I honestly just didn't feel like doing that. Thus, this video. It'll be rougher than usual, though I suppose that may not mean much of anything, since I'm doing this pretty impromptu, but I've been talking about doing videos like this for a while, and it figures the first one I end up doing is for the last video I'll be doing for a while. I know that doesn't mean much of anything given my horrible video output, but it's how I think about it my side that counts, I guess. Anyway, to quickly do things over, Nighty Night was made from Nyx and Night Hag, and between that and what little we knew about their power, she was likely at least a shaker and a stranger. The one other definite thing we knew about her was that she made poisonous, noxious illusions out of the landscape. The two things that probably carried over from Night Hag was her main ability to spread some sort of infection, and her ability to revive from death. The things that carried over from Nyx were evidently the poison aspect of her power, and the illusions, and maybe the gas, to zero in on the quote-unquote out of the landscape part of her power. Unlike what I said in the main video, I imagine it probably was more of an equal mix than I first thought it was. Nighty Night, like Night Hag, probably had to remain stationary to spread some sort of poisonous area. Perhaps said area would also emit a passive harming gas too. Other than that, I imagine like how Nyx could form her illusions out of her gas, Nighty Night would maybe use some of her spreading poison area and perhaps some of the potential gas in said area to fulfill that bit about her making illusions out of the landscape. I'll also mention that as an alternative to Night Hag shattering into thousands of black shards, a part of me thinks it would make sense if Nighty Night instead burst into gas, kind of like how Nyx's illusions could burst. In fact, under the hypothetical idea that such a thing was the case, things may be quite confusing for people fighting Nighty Night if her dying and bursting into smoke looked identical to how her illusions broke apart. It would really make people wonder if they killed her or just took out an illusion. Anyway, that's about it. I don't think it was great or anything, but I think it does give more things for you to think about. Granted, at the end of the day, it is all baseless speculation. Whatever power Nighty Night actually had, like I said in the main video, could have been any number of things, especially when you consider how things ended up being for the other Slaughterhouse 9000 hybrids that we had more significant information on. Like, when you think about it, a mannequin winter hybrid or a crawler breed hybrid can be many things. For as little as their overall was for them, I don't think what I put for snowmans and spawners section could be put into a single sentence. Alright, I rambled enough. That's Nighty Night. Goodbye.